Hello there and welcome to our i4Trust Experiment interview series. I'm Max Kleinsorg. I'm a marketing and product manager here at FIWARE in Berlin. And today with me is Nuno Ulrich from Logimate. He's a senior technical advisor. And yeah, he holds a PhD in computer science and is active in formal analysis of software architectures. And yeah, I think that's already more than I would understand. So congratulations on the PhD. And he faces life as a brief playground on planet Earth, which is great, I think. He likes playing golf and a great hobby. Also like riding the enduro bike, which is even more exhausting than golf, I think. And he is here today with me because he's part of the project CollMi. And CollMi is an answer to one of the experiments inside the i4Trust project. And yeah, Nuno, maybe you can give us a quick idea of the challenge that you answer to and why you chose i4Trust for it and why effective and trustworthy data sharing is so important to you.
Sure, and thanks for having me. So the idea crossed our minds because one department of Logimate is dedicated to logistics operations, in particularly to last mile logistics operations. The last mile is the last part of a delivery of a package or of an envelope, and it's typically the one that takes more time and more resources because you have to travel to all the destinations of these packages. And so the idea was, even because we are established in Madeira and there are a lot of rural areas and areas that you don't have that, it's not easy to get the access there. And oftentimes you just have very few packages to deliver there. So instead of having all these companies traveling around and trying to reach these remote areas, the idea is to have this kind of, we call it micro hubs, where these companies, these logistic companies can collaborate among each other and they can share delivery of packages on the run at runtime, and then check if they have, for instance, if they are going there to deliver a package, that they can deliver the packages from other companies. The problem for this and biggest challenge, and this is where i4Trust came to the rescue, it's because of the trust in the data, and here we have several levels of trustiness that has to be implemented into the system. First, because companies want to make sure, because they are responsible for the delivery of their packages, so they want really to be sure that the other companies have received and they have assumed responsibility of delivering the packages for them. This is the first part. And the second is that they want to be sure as well that there aren't different priorities, so that companies that assume these packages delivered do not give different priorities for their own packages and the packages from other companies. So the entire system has to be transparent in terms of data sharing, and also to guarantee that it is delivered for the final destination. So with the confirmation from the final destination. And here i4Trust guarantees, by having all the architecture of i4Trust working on the background of the system, guaranteeing that all these players can collaborate and share this information to improve the delivery and operational logistics.
Okay, yeah, I mean, that makes perfect sense, especially in more rural areas, I think. So a great initiative. I think the demand is definitely there, also not only in rural areas, because I think we can see developing logistics and especially last mile logistics every day in our cities and countries. So what would you say, what are the expected, or is the expected impact of your solution in the market? What are your business projections?
Right. So now for what we expect from this. So this is an experiment. We are really trying this concept for the first time. And although it will be used in real world scenarios, okay, in controlled real world scenarios. So our objective, or what we expect from this, is really to validate the concept in technological terms, to see how the companies can easily share the data and to trust the data, to see that the architecture, in this case i4Trust components, give this level of trustness to the companies. So that's the first objective. Our second objective is really to see how can this concept scale, and how can we add more packages and more on-the-fly collaborations between companies. All right. So the idea is for the experiment to have around 20, 30 packages delivered smoothly inside the system, and then to show that it can scale well in terms of performance and trustness on the data that is being shared.
Okay, I mean, thank you so much for the outlook. Maybe one back to one a little bit more technical questions. What would you say? I mean, especially having different external stakeholders dealing with different kinds of data, I guess real interoperability is quite important for you. You pointed that out too. What would you say, which tool is the most important for you to really reach true interoperability?
Well, here we have two levels of requirements that i4Trust can provide to us. One is really the very easy way that we can share data between all partners. Okay, and so the architecture guarantees this with context brokers that provide and deliver information to everyone. And the second one, which we had another component related to FIWARE, which is a blockchain solution, distributed ledger technology that guarantees that no one can change the information that it's been written and it's been exchanged before. And this is really where we get the trustness from. And this is a key aspect to bring logistics operations in. Okay, so these are basically the two main components of the architecture that we are leveraging upon i4Trust to implement our solution.
Yeah, thank you so much for explaining. And I wish you all the best for the experiment. I think it can really help to improve last mile logistics. Thanks for coming in today, and I really hope to see you soon. You know, we have the FIWARE Global Summit on Gran Canaria in September, so maybe we see each other there in person. And yeah, it would be great. Thanks for coming in, and see you soon.
Well, thank you for having me. It will be great, and I'm looking forward to Between Canaries. Okay.
See you there.
Bye. See you.